I was in a very strange discussion with ChatGPT the other day, and for some reason I asked the question, because ChatGPT knows about Vrindavan and that there are gopis and gopas in Vrindavan. So I just wanted to know something. I had searched for it but couldn't really find the answer. First of all, there are gopis and gopas who are married, right? Who are couples. Yes, that, of course, is there in the Krishna book and all of that. So, and ChatGPT agreed, yes, that's true. Then my question was, do the gopis love their husbands, and do their husbands love them? And ChatGPT said something like, a little bewildered, that, well, they love Krishna. Everyone loves Krishna there because love is pure there. There's no material attraction there that we have here. And I said that well, that's not the answer to my question, because I just wanted to know, do the gopis love their husbands? Well, they love Krishna, but maybe they could also love their husbands at the same time. So that's how it went along there, and I found it pretty interesting because, of course, in Vrindavan there is nothing material. So how can anyone be attracted to anything material? Beauty, and I also asked about that. The gopis are very, very beautiful, right? And the gopas are handsome. So they must be attracted to each other. And they kind of agreed. Yes, everyone is very beautiful there. The beauty in Vrindavan is like far beyond this. So then, do the gopis love their husbands? Yeah, they do, of course, and not materially, because there is nothing material about anyone there. So, in other words, there's spiritual love. But then you say, but, mainly it's for Krishna. And, we might love many people. We love our parents, we love our children, we love our spouses, and so on. So what, would there be some kind of shortage of love in Vrindavan? No, of course not. So it was agreed upon. And I was asking based on, I said, I want answers that are based on Gaudiya Vaishnavism, the Siddhanta and conclusions of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So yes, that's what I got. And now, if you think I'm one of those who sit here and treat this ChatGPT, these so-called AI entities, as some kind of authoritative gurus or something, no. I was just, for some reason, trying it, and when I'm speaking to you like this, I definitely expect that you will check the facts from authoritative sources. I just made a little review like this and thought it was kind of fun. Now, yes, so we agreed here that the gopis and the gopas, they are married sometimes, some of them, and they love each other. Now, the big question, of course, comes here. Do they have sex with each other? Do they make love? And someone said, you can't make love with spiritual bodies. This is something you do with material bodies. But then, there is something called the Adi Rasa, And everything that we find here has its origin in the spiritual world, in the original actual reality. So Adi Rasa means the peak of the or the innermost sweetness of the loving relationship between Radha and Krishna, right? Which really means making love. That's why we do it too, because God does it with goddess. Goddess and God does it. And of course we have the same there with Shiva and Parvati and so on. So it is nothing foreign to Indian wisdom and so on. But the question was, do the gopis and the gopas also make love in their home, in their bed, or whatever? And of course, you're not supposed to ask that question. And I realized when I asked it, ooh, but what's wrong with that question? Because love, making love, having, what we here perceive as sex, but of course, pure and not in relation to materialism, meaning that I want to enjoy and I want to take and grab and this kind of exploitative, but as part of the unselfish love, which again ChatGPT agreed characterizes Vrindavan. All right. So, well, after a few times, ChatGPT agreed that because there is love between also spouses in Vrindavan, and there is love between Radha Krishna, and that love includes making love, erotic love, then that would reasonably also be between the partners in in other romantic relationships there. Otherwise, it doesn't feel right. Why would they be there? Why would you have a very beautiful wife, the most beautiful in existence, and you love her very much, but you're not allowed to express it sexually when Radha and Krishna does it, or Krishna even with the gopis? So, wow. And then we may realize that there's more to this bhakti than we might have thought. Or